Hey, welcome to Multinet Design. In the continuation of our fit-up apartment that we were working on for a while now. So in this tutorial, we are going to start how you can put ceiling in this. But before then, let's quickly go to recap of what we have done in the past. So this is a 3D of the whole idea of what we have created. So we have this in our kit, so we are able to create something, this kind of environment. So remember, this is a waterlogged area that we have putting our system together. Well, before we do the rendering and everything, so let's just adjust a little bit of light and see how far we can go with it. So let's go to section. I would like to go to one of the section. Okay, this is section I want to use. So we have an option. There is an option for when you are creating a ceiling. We have this option to create a ceiling. You can use this particular one to create a ceiling and align it together, but this one is going to take a little bit kind of so it's not hard, but we can do the same thing if we want to do. So maybe we use it in some of these, but modeling, we have been doing everything model one of the other here. So we are going to do the modeling, then adjust it to what we are saying. So what am I saying? That when we click on this kind of something now, you want to attach it, look at the ceiling lamp. So you want to attach it to the ceiling. There is no ceiling here that you can work that with. So except to create a ceiling that we have like this place and say ceiling. So let's quickly practice this and see how far it goes. So let's see, this is level am I here? So this is level 4. So I'm going to create it on level 4 and see. So let's say ceiling. We have Smith to go. So I'm going to level 4 to do that quickly. So I'll go to level 4 here now. I'm going to select. If you select like this, you are going to see that it's only one, because this one is a what? It's a generic wall. But the one that we created by yourself through what is going to be more difficult. So what you need to do is to click by sketch sheets. So you sketch it like this. When you sketch it, so you click finish. So if you click finish now, you can now go to section as before. So where is the particular one you created? Where is it? Now we have issue. The issue here is that this is actually created, but there's an issue with what the slant, which is not accurate. So that is where the whole problem is when you design things in that manner. So how do you get it and how do you work on it? So you can go to plan, say edit, go to level, any level you are, the plan will show up. So when you click like this now, you can just like click slope arrow. So if you have slope arrow, you need to understand the slope regular very well before you continue. So you click on slope arrow and you click say finish. So when you click finish, you go to the section. So you see the way the whole thing moves. So that is where the whole issues are. So except you start adjusting it from here. If you know the total what will I call it now? If you actually know the depth of the slope, so you can just say, let's say we want to use a 45 degree. So you can imagine the way it moves. So let's use just like minus 45 degree to come like this. So you can just adjust it like that. So if you put it here like this and let it align, it's going to be having issue, because why? It's only working with what? Slope consistency. So how you can get that? You can use this method by just like creating, let me just create sloping adjustment. So this is 125. So 125, what does that mean? So minus this one from 180. So if you have 180 here, just adjust it to, let's say, add 5 to this, minus 155. So it's like having issue. So take it to 35. I think you should get it right. So now if you push it here, it will be accurate and stay where it's supposed to stay. So that is one. So if you bring this one into use now, it will stay and it will be useful for what you are creating it for. So that is one. I'm going to leave this one like that. So this one is recognized as what? As a ceiling of what? R2. So I want to create another ceiling, which is going to be, so where am I creating that? I'm creating it at one side. So I'm going to use either C or B to do the the grid to do the reference line. So go back to this section. So from the section now, you say click and say model in place. Go model in place. So just to tell you that the property of all those things are always the same thing. So you don't need to bother yourself. If you use this one, just need to understand some phenomena. So you click on this, clicking ceiling. That is why these are there. So category of the family, ceiling is what we are placing. So you put on that as a ceiling and you say ceiling 1, which is okay. So you cannot use casework the way I normally use. You cannot use casework to do, you cannot use word to do, because we not get to the attribute of what you want. So you can use any kind of design that you want to. If you want to use what, I'm going to use extrusion here now. So ask me the references I told you. So I want to use C to do that. So what am I doing here? I just need to click, just like click the reference line. So I pick the line here. If the line is not picking, does not matter. So but if you pick, then you work on it. So offset. So I'm offsetting just like 30 thickness. So I think it's okay like that. So to connect them together so that there will not be any. So you do the same thing here as well. So then trim them so that everything will be accurate. So after you have done with this one, now you click finish. So go to the elevation, let's say east or west, any part, so where that one will be seen. So what you just need to do is extend it and let it be close completely within here and here. So you maintain the same thing, go back to the section and see. So this is it. So here you have ceiling in extrusion form, and here you have ceiling in what, in the R1 form. So the difference in them is just the method of modeling and the technical in there to adjust the scope. So everything there is going to be attributed. So let us go and do the needful. But before then, I'm going to bring this one. Let me just use this modeling at this aspect too. So leave this one, let it be here. So I'm going to use this modeling at this aspect. So click here and say mirror. So what do? You bring this one from here and attack it here. So you can spread it up like this and spread it down so it will adjust. So from here now you change the direction. Let's say I have it here, I'll just say level, let me say level 2. I should have it. So level 2 now you'll be able to extend this, come to the front, so it's covered there. Then you mirror it here so that you have the connection. So then adjust this one. So that is it. So when you look at it now, the whole project is in order. So you look at it, this is the roof, and this is it, and this is it as well. So you click finish, and that is it. So look at it from here, and everything is in order. Now let us come and fix the light so that we not look like we don't know what we are doing. So like we did that time when we brought that light here, they are now flowing because they have no ceiling to attach themselves to. So the ceiling we have as normal ceiling of generic ceiling, and the one that we model by ourselves, we want to test whether anyone that will not accommodate the ceiling. So here, this is the one that we did with the, let me change the, so this particular one is what we did, the one that we arranged, we did with the generic. So you can push it up. The more you do it, the more it snaps. So that is the generic one. So when you look at it from here now, you see the ceilings are here. So you see that they are attacked. So how do we now come here? Because this is the part that we model. So how do we do it? So come back here now. So this is the part where is it? So this is the part that we stop. I think the section. Okay, this is the part that we model. You can imagine. So this is the part that we model. Now we want to go to the parts that the generic part. So click here and go back to 3D. let's see 3D here. This is 3D. So let's see more components. Then you need to go back. So this is it. So this is the part that what you can change it here and have what you want to have here. Come here and then fix it here. So can you now see? So you can do it at any time. This is the part that we model as well. So you can see that the family is the family. So that is just what we want to let you understand. So we've gotten it now. You can use this one opportunity and do the needful by bringing everything to detail. So this is it. So when we go back to where we are seeing the elevation clearly, so this is it, and this is how it works. So you can work on this and you can just like readjust them for the sake. Can you imagine? So you push it if you want to push, adjust them for sake of use, for the purpose of, so because they are just the member of everything, so they will definitely work according to. So that's what we want to explain in this particular project. So in the next one, we are going to talk about how we rendering this and bring it to life and see how we can render for the image purpose. So if you see this clearly, so let me just go back to the way it was. So if you are working with something clear, so this is an aspect for you. So if you can just like want to get the sectional part of it, a section box, you can click on section box and click and drag so that you'll be able to so I will cut it off from the halfway. So you see, you can like toggle around, and then if it's from here you want to see the whole thing, so here is it. So you can work on this in this manner. So here is what we have at this position. So this is how our design look for now. You can look into the matter one after the other, and then we adjust so that you'll be able to get the section the way you are expecting to get it. So from here now you see the whole thing. So this is the bulb. This is how they are fitting, and this is how you can. So that's section box, and that is just what we want to explain here. And you can just like, I don't want this one again, remove this, or depends on your choice, or whatsoever you want to do. Just like click this one and see hide the elements. You can hide the element if you don't want to see them. So this one will be there for you. So, and it will look like original activities or the contents as it's supposed to be. So this is it, and it's pure art and pure idea. We are able to create this entertaining building for everyone to see. So you see, I want to express the rendering for you when you how to render in pure Revit without going to any external factor. You know, I have a 5D render, 3D render here, but I don't do that for here. So I'm going to just explain how you can use Revit to do that. So stay tuned if you don't know how to use Revit properly to render and get your results. So do that in the next tutorial. God bless you.